How you doing?
Welcome to Two Dogs Games video log. I'm here with Riad Byne, who's one of the co-founders of Spartan Wellness, and they're a veterans organization who are going to be consulting with us on Destiny's Sword, trying to help us, sort of look at some of the real consequences of combat. So, what first caught your eye? What got you interested in working with Destiny's Sword?
Well, Ken, we had a chance to meet, and you showed us the demo, and it was very clear that it's a positive messaging. It's showing what the realities are of what we did as soldiers in Canada and soldiers around the world. So it was very easy for us to sort of jump in and act in that way, to give you support and consult with you to help you understand more of what happens in combat on a day-to-day basis. Not so much the big glory stuff, but the actual reality
The
of
Hollywood moments.
what we had to do when we were there. Exactly, yeah.
Okay. Tell me a bit more about Spartan Wellness. Let's tell people what your organization's about.
Yeah, sure. Spartan Wellness, it was 9 co-founders. We're all veterans. We all served together at some point in time. I think combined service, we're a little over 300 years total. There's 80 missions between the 9 of us. And then we have another team of volunteers as well right across Canada. And our whole mission is to just give the veterans the positive quality support that we need and we deserve for what we've done for Canada and Canadian citizens. Spartan Wellness is dedicated to helping veterans in Canada with their veteran affairs processing, administrative paperwork. We also offer several modalities, one being medical cannabis, which has proven to be an amazing tool for soldiers and veterans to seek the additional help that they need to get better. And then we have a pharmaceutical division where we have a topical pain management cream solution where you're not actually having to take the pills orally, and which affect your body, obviously, which we all know.
Yeah, sure.
And you apply the topical cream to the injured areas, and it's amazing relief, and it gets you going and functioning during the day. So it's great stuff. And then we also have kinesiology through telemedicine. We'll be rolling out dietitian and our mental health side as well over the next 30 to 90 days. So it's pretty exciting stuff, and
awesome.
We're dedicated to helping vets. We're right across Canada. We have, like I said, we have volunteer educators who are veterans themselves, so they understand the veteran talk, and they're very up and up on the current veteran standards and SOPs, standard operational procedures. So
sure.
We're dedicated. We're virtual, so you can contact us at any time, and we're here to help.
Perfect. And you deal with first responders as well as veterans too, don't you?
Of course, yes. So we we don't charge any fees for our prescriptions or so forth. We are veteran focused as well as the first responders. Anybody who's served Canada, we want to make sure that they have the respect, the integrity, and we have a strong give back model. We want to give back to the veteran community, to the first responder community, to help them, and also acknowledge their services as well, right?
Wonderful. And your website is spartanwellness.ca.
Spartan Wellness, www.spartanwellness.ca.
We'll put that up on a crawl across the bottom for you,
sure,
so you'll be able to see that.
Exactly,
okay.
yeah. Thanks,
wonderful.
Ken.
So talk to me a little bit about, as a veteran yourself, how do you feel when you see the sort of the typical portrayals, whether it's, a Hollywood blockbuster movie or a video game? How do you think combat has been portrayed so far?
Well, I've always felt it's been glorified, and it does have a place to be glorified. People need to understand that is what, there's those types of things happen. But in the regular day-to-day business, what we were doing is a lot of times there's really not a lot of glory to it. It's going out doing your job, and then there's a lot of hardships with that as well, right? Day in, day out, especially when you're operational. You leave the we call it, you leave the wire, you go outside the camp. Your life is at the hand of fate, and that in itself is a stress. Nothing can actually happen on a patrol, but when you get back, you still got to decompress. You still got to talk to your peers. Sure. And the next day could be a completely different scenario. Yeah. You can get hit, something can happen, there's IEDs, situations like that. So, the day in, day out, it's not as glorified as the movies portray it. And the reality is that there's long-term effects. Yeah. When you're subject to stuff, and we call it complex PTSD, is when, it's repetitive traumatic experiences. They can be small, they can be big, but over time they add up. And then without proper understanding, the military, the culture is changing now, where we're sort of enforcing a culture of being more open
Yep.
with regards to your injuries and stuff like that. But that's still a long time to happen.
Right.
And a lot of guys who did the hard charge in the Army, they are tough cookies. And to show any kind of weakness is a very difficult thing.
For sure.
And it takes leadership. Like in your game, you're going to have, with the portray, you have your leaderships making those decisions and
Yeah,
stuff.
for sure.
It's fantastic because they're the most important people because it starts there, right? So and it's exciting. This game's really exciting.
Awesome.
We're very excited to help out, and our team is ready just to jump on board and get those interviews done and give you the info you need.
Perfect. And we're going to hear more from Spartan Wellness over the coming months. And I guess the other thing, certainly in the field, the number one thing is teamwork, isn't it? That's sort of your ethic all the way through.
Well, Spartan Wellness, our saying is great things happen together. And, in the military, you can only succeed as a team. Whether it be close quarter or as a big group, battle group or whatever. At all levels, we all have to work as a team. As soon as it becomes individualized, that's when things can get a little hairy.
Yep.
People can get hurt and worse things can happen. So as a team, Spartan Wellness is very dedicated to that. And this is a very team environment game. And it fits right in with what we are doing.
Perfect.
And the biggest thing is the positive solutions you're trying to create on the outcome of this game. It really fits in with our integrity and what we want to do.
Yep.
So it quick marriage, for sure.
Absolutely. And hopefully, if all you community out there love the game and we make it a great success, we'll be able to give back to you guys as well. So we're looking forward to the relationship and glad to have you guys aboard, and looking forward to hearing more from you in the coming months.
Well, we're very excited, like I said, and I think things are going to happen and great things happen together.
Exactly. All right. Thanks,
Thanks,
Riad.
Ken. Appreciate everything.
Take care.
Bye.
All right. See you next time.